Hello and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to the weekend. I'm so happy. It just feels like it's been a really long week. It's been a good week. I'm 41 now. I did do a little bit of book work yesterday and I'm going to try to do a little bit today. I need to talk to Tamsin. I need to do something. I just need to set something up for us. I want to try to edit the vlog today, or at least start it, so that tomorrow I just want to be able to do nothing, because Monday I've got a ton of conferences. So Monday's just going to be really busy. Monday and all next week is going to be really busy, and so I want to like completely rest tomorrow, so I don't really want to have to edit a vlog. But anyway, as for today, before I get to all of that, I need to get on the road. I need to go run an errand, and then I want to stop at Starbucks, and then I'm going to come back and read and rest for a bit. That's kind of the plan. So I'm going to do that because I want to get home before it gets too late. It's already almost noon and I kind of wanted to be home by noon, so that's clearly not going to happen. But if I leave now, I should be home by 1, and then I can have the rest of the afternoon to just chill out. So yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at my task list. There's nothing that has to be done today. There's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish things that need to be done throughout this weekend. And some of them are things like proofread and cover work for the book. So I can do some of that this evening while I'm watching TV. And then I need to print out planner pages for next month, because I'm on my last page. So I've got the monthly pages for March, but I've got no weekly pages for March, so I need to get that printed off, and I would like to do that today. Print them today, print, cut, print, trim, and hole punch them today, so that tomorrow I can be like setting them up. So anyway, enough talking, enough rambling. I need to go get some water and then get my shoes on and dash out the door. There won't be much for me to vlog while I'm gone, but I will vlog when I get back, and I'm hungry, so I'm ready to go get my Starbucks. I'm just treating, Starbucks is basically making my breakfast brunch today instead of me, and I kind of like that idea. This might become a new Saturday thing. So yeah, let's get on the road so that I can get back here and the vlogging can resume, and I can have a nice relaxing afternoon drinking a Starbucks latte and reading a good book. Okay, it is now later in the evening. It is 10 to 5. I always do this. I open up Photoshop saying, I'm just gonna play for a few minutes. And then like an hour later, I should have gone for my walk at least 20 minutes ago, if not more. So running a little bit behind. I still have plenty of daylight, but yeah, I didn't want to be getting home right at sunset. So, but it's fine. The cover is coming along. I just have a few more things to do. There's a couple minor elements that I need to color in still, but the majority of the color palette is done. I have all the text added in, but I'm still like playing with sizing and placement. But it's getting much closer and making me very happy. So like I did something with the illustration, and I just there's little bits. So I'm still playing with stuff and I can still tweak some stuff, but yeah, we'll see. I will play with that later, but I've made myself stop because I could just keep going forever. So I'm actually going to close the laptop. Actually, I should save I should save where it's at so far because I don't know if it's run a save lately. I've been doing some reading. I've been doing a lot of reading. I started reading Wabi Sabi by Beth Kempton. So when I got back from running my errand, did stop at Starbucks, got myself some Starbucks, and started reading Wabi Sabi. I wanted to read that while I enjoyed my Starbucks because both the Starbucks and the book are a gift from my friend Jessica, so I wanted to kind of enjoy those together. But I am still finishing up a different nonfiction book, so I wanted to also get closer to finishing that. So I've read the introduction and the first bit of the first chapter of Wabi Sabi. Then I shifted back to Burnout. It's the title of the other book I'm reading. So shifted back to that. So I think I've got about an hour-ish left in that book. I'm trying to get that book finished today so that tomorrow I can really just dive into Wabi Sabi because I'm really looking forward to reading that book. And then I'm still reading the novel Hygge and Kisses. So I want to get Burnout finished tonight so that tomorrow I can just read Wabi Sabi and Hygge and Kisses. So I've been doing lots of reading today and it's been really, really lovely. And now I need to go for a walk. I feel like I haven't done much today, but oh, the other thing, I did talk to Tamsin. So we're doing a thing. It's ongoing as not as I'm speaking, but as you are watching this. So we have set it up. Basically, we are running a Kindle countdown deal on, I've got it here, this book, More Than Fate. This is the book that I co-wrote with my friend. We're doing like a little ad break here. Hashtag sponsored, but by myself, if that makes sense. So we're running a Kindle countdown deal. So not on the paperback, on the Kindle version. The paperback is still full price. But if you want a smoking deal on the Kindle copy of More Than Fate, it is currently 99 pence in the UK and 99 cents in the US. Unfortunately, I only have the power to run Kindle countdown deals in the UK and the US. I don't know why I can't do it for Canada. I don't know if it's just a More Than Fate thing or if that's just something Amazon does for every book. But when we went to look for it, I am allowed to run it one per KDP, per Kindle Select enrollment period per marketplace, but .co.uk and .com are the only marketplaces it let me do it. So if you are outside of the US or the UK, I'm really sorry. I would do it in every marketplace if I could, but it only allowed me to do it for those two marketplaces. But if you're in the UK or in the US, you can now get the Kindle copy of More Than Fate for 99 cents or 99 pence, whatever applies to your country. So it started on March 1st and it will run until March 8th. So yeah, so get it while you can. So this video I think is gonna go up on Friday. So that's Friday the 4th. So you'll have a few more days that you can do it, but I'm assuming a lot of you will have probably already heard me talking about this on Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, More Than Fate is on sale at the moment. If you haven't yet read it and you want to, now is a great time. If you have read it and you liked it and you'd like to gift a copy to someone, you can buy Kindle copies and gift them to friends. I think it like gives you a code or something to email for your friend to then download it. So 99 cents, it's not that expensive of a gift, but it helps support a couple of indie authors. So yeah, there is your little mini ad break for Tamsin and I's book. That's that. That is what we are working on. So I did do that today and we had a chat about the Kindle deal and other book stuff. And then I got back to reading and then just I kind of have been reading for the last few hours. And then the past 45 minutes I've been playing around with Photoshop and I need to stop that now. And it is now 5 o'clock. I have a little over an hour left of daylight, but like I said, I did not want to be out until sunset. I kind of I'd intended to go for my walk from like 4 to 5 and be home by now. So I need to shut up and just get out there, just relax and enjoy a nice, calming, quiet, peaceful walk. And then I've got the last 3 episodes of Hawkeye on Disney Plus to try to finish tonight. I really want to finish that so I can watch something else tomorrow. I'm going to take my little tired, incoherent self off for a walk and probably talk to you guys again tomorrow when I will hopefully be a little bit more coherent. One can hope. Okay, I have enjoyed a very lovely walk and then sat out on the balcony and read. I'm almost done with Burnout. I'm looking forward to finishing that. It's been a really good book so far. On my way back home from my walk, I stopped to check my mail because I was waiting for a card and it arrived. This is so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? This is a birthday card from my friend Cheska, who I was thinking about earlier as I was enjoying my Starbucks and reading Wabi Sabi, thanks to Cheska. So her card arrived and it is just gorgeous. As soon as I opened it up, I'm like, that just reminds me of William Morris. And I looked at the back and sure enough, it's Garden Lily by William Morris. So absolutely gorgeous. I definitely need to find a frame or something for that. This is just absolutely stunning. I just love the gold like foil on that and the pink and the green, and it's just stunning. So I'm gonna put this up on the fireplace for now. Eventually it will either stay by the fireplace because I think this would look good on the mantle throughout spring and summer, but I think eventually I need to find a square frame that would fit this. I need to go change back into my comfies. Just a really slow walk, a really slow walk, but it was what I needed, so it was good. But yeah, I'm gonna go get changed to get comfy, and then have some dinner and relax, and it should be a really nice, cozy evening. Hello. Okay, it is now Sunday. It is a beautiful Sunday. Just some very like thin clouds in the sky, but it is supposed to get cloudier later today, so we'll see. It's also supposed to get up to 72. I'm kind of having to realize that I think hiking season is done. I just think with these like periods where it's warming up and then cooling back down, like it's not cooling back down that much, and I think it's warmed up just enough that things, creepy crawlies and critters, are coming back out. I haven't ruled it out. If a miracle day occurs, I will go hiking. And I think the trail there's a trail I can do over by my parents' house that is wider and is just easier to like see and doesn't get as many bugs flying around you because you're not right next to a ton of bushes and stuff where they're like living and hiding. So I might try to hike over there during spring break. But yeah, I think like proper hiking is done for the season, which is a bit sad. But like I was thinking about it yesterday on my walk, I am really enjoying walking around my neighborhood. Like I'm really lucky, and I feel like I don't appreciate it enough, and I don't voice that appreciation enough on this channel. Like everyone loves the hiking footage, I know. But I'm really lucky. I live in a really, really beautiful neighborhood. It's one of the things that attracted me to this neighborhood when I first moved here like 9 years ago. It's gorgeous. Lots of quiet streets quiet neighborhoods that I can walk around, little paths that like cut through some of the neighborhoods so that I'm not like walking right around, like right next to cars all the time. There's lots of trees. I do live in a really beautiful area and I should be enjoying that more. A lot of the books that I've been reading lately have been like reminding me to focus on what I have and not on what I don't have, to focus on the simple joys and the simple beauties that surround me. And it is making me appreciate my neighborhood a little bit more. And like, I really do want to move. I would love to live in a different apartment. I'd like a fresh start. I'd like to like just start over somewhere a bit new, as I'm kind of making big changes in other areas of my life. I just feel like my home life has gotten a little bit stagnant, but I'm also starting to realize that that doesn't mean that there aren't things that I can't still appreciate about this apartment and definitely about the neighborhood. So like, appreciating the neighborhood has never been hard. I've always loved living in this neighborhood. The apartment is just getting a little old, a little stale, but there's also things I can do with like styling and home decorating that can freshen that up. And so I think that's going to be a big focus this summer when I'm done teaching for a few months. There's no way I could do it right now. I need to go eat and have coffee, but I have been up since like 9. I've finished reading the first chapter of Wabi Sabi and I am loving that book so far. I also want to finish reading Hygge and Kisses today, so I think I'm going to switch to reading Hygge and Kisses, which is the novel that I'm reading, and I want to finish that because I want to, tomorrow's still February, but I'm not sure how much reading I'm going to get done tomorrow, so I want to finish that book. I think Burnout made book 15 for the year, so Hygge and Kisses I think is book 16 for the year, so I want to get those done because I think I read 11 books in January. So if I can finish Hygge and Kisses today, that would make 5 books that I read in February, which isn't bad, especially for a short month. I think January, because it was still the holidays for part of that time, I just read a lot in January. I don't know how, but I'm thinking March. I want to read a lot in March. I want to take advantage of spring break and try to read like at least 3, if not 4 books over spring break. And I really want to try to finish Wabi Sabi before spring break starts. But I am enjoying reading that at a slightly slower pace than I read Burnout, which Burnout was really good. It's I think it's, the full title is Burnout, the Unlocking the Cycle of Stress or something like that. Unlocking the Stress Cycle. I think that might be it. It was really good. It was very interesting. I'd recommend Burnout, the book, not the experience. Don't recommend Burnout, the experience. But the book was really good. And it was a really fast read. Anyway, enough rambling. Back to reading. I'm looking forward to finishing Hygge and Kisses because it's really cute so far. And I definitely want to tell you about that in this vlog. So I will do that once I finish reading it. Okay, I finished reading Hygge and Kisses and I loved it. It was really cute. Just a fun, cozy book. The character's younger than me, so there are some things where I'm like, come on. But then, you know, I thought back to stuff that I kind of put up with in relationships and, you know, when I was younger, and it makes sense. Yeah, so overall, I really enjoyed it. Then I did some more reading in Wabi Sabi. I love that book more and more, everything I read. So I'm on the chapter that I feel like in similar books would start like talking about minimalism and the pros of minimalism. And she just has a very realistic perspective. Instead of minimalism, she calls it soulful simplicity. And the way that she defines it just makes a lot more sense, because it leaves room for people like me who, like, I will never get rid of all of my books. I just won't. It's not going to happen. I will pass on books that I no longer need or want in my collection, but I will always have multiple bookshelves full of books. And I will always have lots of jewelry and lots of handbags, and like there's just things that I collect that bring me joy. And it's funny because those are the things that are fairly well organized. It's all the random crap that isn't, and that's the stuff that I want to get rid of. But like, those are things that are like shoved away and you can't really see them. I don't know, without rambling too much, it's really making me think about the decluttering that I want to do and the downsizing that I want to do, but feeling good about it rather than feeling, she specifically says that like how minimalism, the way that it's commonly talked about, can feel like one more thing one more stick to beat ourselves with, one more way that we're not being perfect. And that's how I feel about it as well. And it's why I just have never really liked the whole minimalism movement, because it does feel like just one more way for me to judge myself. But I love the way that she's talking about simplifying and decluttering, because it is what I have been slowly doing over the last few years and what I'm going to continue to slowly work on. So yeah, I'm loving this book so much. After I finished reading Hygge and Kisses, I did some cleaning and some just organizing, hung out some of the washing to dry, and yeah, just a little bit of general tidying. My desk needs work. But now it is, oh Jesus, I don't know how I lose track of time like this. It's 10 to 5. I need to go for a walk. That is what I'm going to do. I will take you guys with me, and then we will settle in for a nice, cozy evening. Alrighty, I am done with my walk, and I am all snugly cozy in a sweater. The sun's gone down. It was beautiful. It was not warm but not cool. It just felt like room temperature outside while I was out there. Oh, but then I'll have to see, hopefully the clip turned out okay. Saw some more javelinas. They just love that particular area. It's this one particular wash and like drainage area. I didn't see them until kind of at the last second because they were sleeping. I've seen them there before. I've seen like, I think back during Vlogmas, I saw like 8 or 10 of them as a pack hanging out in that space, but they were standing and like eating. But this time they were just kind of sleeping, and so I actually smelled them before I saw them this time. I just was like, it just smelled like animal. It smelled like livestock, kind of that kind of smell. And I was just like, oh, like that smells like animal. Like, what is that? And I looked over to the wash, and it looked like there were like 4 or 5 of them all just sleeping, like all next to each other. And just as I realized, oh my goodness, those are javelinas, one of them slightly lifted its head, but by that point I was like almost right beside them. Now thankfully, as you could probably tell from the clip, there was a railing and like a wall, like the trail, the path goes up a hill, and then the wash, they're in a lower area. By the point that I realized it was javelinas, they would have had to walk out of that wash and then come up the path behind me. So I felt a little bit safe to just keep going. I'm lucky that it just seemed to then put its head back down. It just must have decided I wasn't a threat, because usually javelinas, they just come after you. They attack first, ask questions later, kind of a thing. They don't wait to see if you're a threat or not. They will just come after you. Maybe it was still half asleep. I don't know, but I got lucky. That was exciting. That got my heart rate up. But yeah, came home and just started kind of settling in for the evening. I got dinner going. If you enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that great stuff. And if you've made it to this part of the video, put either extra cozy, the words extra cozy, or give me lots of cozy emojis, whatever emojis feel cozy to you. Put some cozy emojis in the comments to let me know that you've made it to the end of this vlog, and I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!